projects implementation and monitoring team coordinator, directors, commanders, commandants, and air component commanders, senior officers, our friends, gentlemen, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. I am delighted to welcome you all to this all-important meeting, which is aimed at enhancing the capacity of our commanders, commandants, and air component commanders for optimal discharge of command responsibility. This meeting also seeks to appraise our current state of effectiveness and efficiency in contributing to the enhancement of national security, as well as in dealing with current and emerging security challenges facing our dear nation. I am also hopeful that this gathering will provide us an avenue to critically analyze our activities, achievements, and challenges with a view to evolving strategies to overcome the challenges while charting a way forward in order to take the service to greater heights. For the first time since my assumption of office as the 22nd Chief of the Air Staff, this meeting will also afford me the opportunity to hear from our various commanders the challenges confronting our various units, while also giving me the opportunity to address some policy issues aimed at streamlining the activities of the service for optimal performance. I therefore expect frank, robust, and insightful conversations and inputs that will position the Nigerian Air Force for more effective service delivery. As you are all aware, our primary role lies in the protection of our national security in its entirety, pursuant to building a virile and a prosperous nation. Accordingly, the dynamic nature of our current contemporary security challenges demands continual review and updates in strategies to counter threats to our national security. It is in response to these contemporary security imperatives that I have propounded my command philosophy, which is to transform the Nigerian Air Force into an agile and resilient force that effectively meets the air power demands of national security in all operational environments. I am optimistic that my philosophy will enable us to drive policies, plans, and actions that would position the Nigerian Air Force for optimal performance. I am also glad that the theme of this meeting, enhancing commanders' capacity for optimal command responsibility, aptly aligns with one of the key enablers of my command philosophy, which harps on deliberate training and mission-oriented force development. I am further pleased that a day out of this two-day meeting has been a mark for us all to extensively attune ourselves and key into my command philosophy, which I strongly believe will set the tone for my short, medium, and long-term plans for the Nigerian Air Force. Thus, the need for us all, the current Nigerian Air Force leadership, to be on the same page with regards to my plan for the service cannot be overemphasized. Gentlemen, let me state here that while we may have undoubtedly achieved appreciable results in the various theaters of operations, so much more is expected of us at this critical time in our nation's history. Indeed, a huge burden of responsibility has been placed on us as members of the armed forces by the Nigerian people to ensure their security and safety, and we cannot afford to fail them. We must therefore use this period of introspection to evolve strategies to improve our operations as well as enhance our logistics support systems and maintenance practices, while ensuring the serviceability of our air assets for optimal employment of air power capabilities in joint operations. I therefore implore you all to interact frankly and give insightful inputs during these interactions. I am confident that the resolutions we'll reach and indeed the decisions we'll take will enable us to move the Nigerian Air Force to greater heights. I am particularly delighted to note that we have started taking delivery of additional air assets procured for us by the federal government. Indeed, only last week, we received the 2 remaining Diamond 62 multipurpose platforms at Ilorin, and in no distant time, we shall also be inducting other new platforms acquired by the federal government for the service. When inducted, these additional aircraft will surely add considerable impetus to our operations in dealing with insurgents, terrorists, and other criminal elements plaguing our nation. I wish to therefore place on record our sincere appreciation to the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Grand Commander of the Order of the Federal Republic, for his continued support in attending to the operational, training, and welfare needs of the service. May I assure Mr. President and indeed all Nigerians of our unwavering commitment as a service to continually work wholeheartedly in concert with other security agencies towards achieving the mandate of ensuring a safe, secured, united, and prosperous Nigeria. Let me end these remarks by stating that I am most delighted to have in attendance all our commanders as well as our esteemed guest lecturers who will bring their wealth of knowledge and experience to bear in enriching our discussions over the course of the next 2 days. I have no doubt that this assemblage will yield tangible outcomes to enhance our efforts towards meeting our national security imperatives. I wish to thank you all for coming and look forward to honest and enlightening deliberations. Thank you all, and God bless.